Good evening and welcome back to ERL Division 1 Racing, and for today this season is coming to an end, and it's gonna end here in the desert. Not here exactly, but for the final 3 rounds we'll be in the desert for Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and for the finale in Abu Dhabi. We're just here full qualifying in this track in Sakir. This track consists of 3 DRS zones, yeah, and I think it's a good track somehow. Shawen is the first driver with a lap, but I think also Shawen got held up. So we got Thibaut, we're now the fastest with a 128.6. Pole position in season 1 was about 126. But it was on a different game. It's gonna be different, but it's gonna be close to that. Robinet now with a 128.325. So far we have most of the drivers on the softs. We have Myra, who's a new driver here. His performance in Spain was really good. See how it performed here. Slayer going on that 127.581. So we already know that the Drivers' Championship has already been clinched by AV, who won his first title after a very good season, and unfortunately after Amir withdrew from the season, I think he had also a very good chance to win his second title back to back. But there we have it, AV in the Aston Martin winning Drivers' Championship after a somewhat close battle with him and Connor. Fortunately, no, never mind. Let's see what we have here. Let's go with AV invalidating his lap. Yeah, Bahrain. This is the lap where you invalidate your lap. It's the track where you invalidate your lap most of the time. I think it's a good lap for racing. We had Le Rappel a 127.812 in that Ferrari. So far we have everyone on the softs. This track can be really punishing for soft tires. I can see it's a 27 lap race. 29 lap race. Yeah, it's 29 lap race. And that's the 127.735 from Myra. We still don't have anyone beating Slayer this time. So a 5.4 kilometers track consisting of 15 turns, mostly located in the technical sector 2, 3 DRS zones, one on the very long straight into turn 1, which is I think the most probable overtaking opportunity there, and also we have a DRS zone heading to turn 4, which is also another good overtaking opportunity. Also, we have DRS zone after the exit of the very difficult turn 10 and heading to turn 11, which, I mean, I think we have pretty much many overtaking opportunities in this track, and Leonid just abandoned his lap. So let's go with nope, we won't be going with Connor. So we have Slayer now going actually on the mediums. We have Slayer back in the Williams, just like the old days in Season 1. But I can tell the Williams livery was much better in 2020. We don't know what they had in mind when they went for such a livery. It's really hideous. So we have AV, AV going out on mediums. We also have Sinful going out on mediums, and we have Slayer starting his lap, and I can see he's not starting his lap. He's going slow, something must have happened. And there we go, Shoen now going fastest, and on provisional pole with a 127.415, but I'm looking forward to see what Connor has. Connor has an invited lap still. And oh, come on, why isn't anyone on a fast lap? And Shay almost losing grip there. So what do you have? An Aston Martin, and oh, that was the Aston Martin of AV. Well, I mean, AV could just he could drive on two wheels and still be the champion. So yeah, why not? Let's see how Sinful is gonna do on those mediums. The mediums are about 1 second slower, 130.376. If he went off soft, see, he would have had a 129.37, 1.46. Oh, so now we have Slayer now going on those mediums. Let's see what Slayer can do. I don't think he can improve his time. Unless he's really fast. Nope. Oh, he's still not. He's still on his slow lap. We also have Elmira going on mediums. Let's see how much if he can improve. I really doubt. He's 1/10 slower in Sector 1. And he's 9 tenths slower heading to sector 2, so I really don't think anyone on mediums could improve. I mean, I also have Connor now. On mediums, Connor going really slow. He's gonna need more than that. I don't know if he has enough time to go for one more lap. But let's see how AV is still without a time. Well, he is with a very bad time, so we can say he's still without a time. I really could have used the in real life graphics, but of course we won't have them. So now on the main straight, let's see how much AV's gonna do on the mediums. Yeah, not much. 129.547, only 15th from AV. Connor is still on a slow lap, I think. And oh, we had G-Star Snipes go second fastest in that half. Yeah, that really came out of nowhere. We have Slayer going back on the soft, so I think the mediums won't be much of an option here. Just a minute. Nice guy. Yeah. So I think AV will go for another lap on those mediums. No, he won't, and he won't have time to go for another flying lap. That's gonna be it for AV. That's a very bad qualifying performance from AV. So I'm gonna go with Slayer, who is on the soft. Let's see if he can improve his time and get pole position. He improves by 3/10 of a second, still not fastest in sector 2. Well, I don't know how he's not fastest in sector 2, I'm really confused. He has a personal best. Yeah, someone else is faster. Let's see, he's gonna cross the line. And a 127.1001, and he goes fastest. He almost made it into the 126, but he won't make it, so... And we have Shoen in the pits, and G-Star retired. Let's see, Myra started an outlap. Will he make it in time? I think the checkered flag is out. No, he made it in time. Let's see if he can beat Slayer's time. He got only one chance. He gotta make it count. and a 127.282, and he manages to go second fastest. So that's pretty decent. Let's see what his teammate can do there. And Mr. Water. And come on, Mr. Water, let's see, a 127.190, and he managed to go second fastest. That's a 2-3 from Red Bull, and which will make Slayer's drive really hard. And that's it for qualifying. We have the championship leaders down at the bottom of the pack, AB 16th and Connor 18th. So we have the drivers now getting it done with their formation lap. I assume this is gonna be a two-stopper for all the soft runners. And the top 10 are all on softs. We have also Thibaut in 11th on softs. Meanwhile, we have the rest: Leonid, Braitman, Womack, Slopey, Sinful, and Connor and Muddy on mediums. And we only have one driver on hards. That's the predicted pit stop strategy by AWS: a two-stopper, a soft medium, or a soft hard. Unless we have a safety car. If the drivers act stupidly into turn 1, which commonly happens, and I hope this time it doesn't happen, because it happened in season 1. And if I can get a good angle, yeah, like this. And there we go, we have the lights in front of us, and that's 5 lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. And it's an amazing start from Myra. Let's see if the two Red Bulls are gonna battle it out, heading to turn 1. And well, it's not very bad. Well, it's whoa. Well, we have some drivers spinning. I think it's a Haas. Oh no, it's Williams of Womack. And we have yellow flags in sector 1, and it's the AlphaTauri of Braitman. Let's see. Ooh, it's getting really messy here. Getting between the two Red Bulls. So I hope the two teammates don't crash in lap 1. It's really close between them. We already have Slayer building a good gap to the rest of the pack. See if the Alpine will go side by side with Marcy, and the Alpine who obviously got a lot of pace, and the other Alpine also going for that move on Marcy. And that's Marcy losing 2 positions to the Alpines. He's gonna strike back, and from the inside of turn 15, not quite close. No, he's already going for G-Star. G-Star lost a lot of positions, I think. And will the Alpines battle it out here? Well, Shea is not his teammate. He's not. Shea is supposed to be a Ferrari. So they're not technically teammates. I guess it doesn't matter. You know, let's see. Maybe he's on hards. If he can hold out against the drivers who are currently on mediums. I don't think so. But of course AV is a very good driver, and I think he can. Unless he has Connor, his rival, right behind him. And let's see Connor on Sinful. And he's gonna go for it from the inside, and easily done by Connor. And we have yellow flags, and oh, that's the Red Bull of damn. And well, that's a virtual safety car out, and we have a car at the middle of the track, and okay, there it goes, and the safety car is out. Damn. It's 2 cars out of the race, and the safety car out in lap 3. We have many drivers not going and pitting. We have Thibaut. I think it's good option to those soft runners, because I'm pretty sure in the media the softs are starting to run out of life. Yeah, also everyone is going to the mediums. We have the top 4 were ahead of the pit lane, I think. They were ahead of the pit lane when the safety car came out. Hello, wherever you are. Hmm. So we have the top four still staying out. I don't think it's a wise move to stay out, but the medium runners are on fresh tires. I think it'd have been better if they just pitted. But well, they would have lost the positions anyway, so not much point in doing that. Oh, and no, oh, I did not. Okay, so I did not see the safety car in this lap mission message. So there we are. Let's see Connor and AV. Let's see Connor if he gets enough space to go in the inside of turn 4, and AV closes the line, and that's AV going wide. Connor ahead of AV. And meanwhile, we still have also the close fight in the top 3. Only Larapple and yellow flags again. This time for Homer. At least this time no one went into him. So we have four drivers on the hards, AV on used hards, somehow used, not a lot, and 4 drivers on the softs. Those drivers will have to pit soon. And Slayer with the fastest lap, Shoen with the fastest lap. I think that was only one. Yeah, there was only one. hundredths of a second faster. Basically did the same time. So I guess their tires are still doing well so far. I don't think they'll be doing much for long now. And I want to invite Mr. Marcy, see if he can rejoin or something. Marcy, where are you, Marcy? Oh, Marcy. Well, I can't find him. Anyway. We still don't have DRS, and I'm looking forward to when we have DRS because it's gonna be interesting between Myra and Slayer for the lead of the race. And DRS has just been enabled, and Myra will have DRS just right after these couple corners. He needs a good exit out of turn 3. Turn 2, I think. Turn 3 is nothing. And there he goes. Will he get close enough to Slayer? I don't think so. Heading to turn 4. Nope. And going deep into the corner there. Lose time. Sorry. Oh, Leonid, I think when went to the barge board, to the marker board. And he's very close behind Leonid. Will he get close enough before heading to turn 15? Nope. Oh, and also he got Thibaut right behind him. They will have DRS, so it's gonna be really interesting between these three drivers, Leonid and Womack. And that's Leonid behind both Womack and Thibaut got DRS, which is making it really hard for Thibaut to get close heading to turn 1. Ouch. Little touch there. Now he's gonna get DRS again, and I can see on his steering wheel his battery is almost empty. That's gonna be a problem. But also back here at the top we have Myra getting really close to Slayer. He's now cut the gap into 0.4 of a second. And he needs a good exit out of turn 10. And that's some good exit, I guess. Slayer had a better exit, and it's not really a long DRS zone. And he's very close this time. And he gets DRS. And now heading to turn 1, both Slayer and Myra. And Slayer will take the inside line, and Myra from the outside of turn 1, and there's still Myra taking the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix, but Slayer got a much better exit, and now they're gonna head to turn 4. This time Slayer with the DRS, and he retakes the lead, and Larapel is getting really close to these two, and also Shahwan is running apart in this fight. It's getting really intense at the top. All of the drivers are on the softs. they're gonna lose out a lot to them, to the other drivers. And oh, I think Myra got much more DRS. Will he try to go from there? No, that's not the ideal place to overtake from. And now DRS again, heading to turn 11. Not... yeah, I think it's very useless. And they're back on the main straight. And the timing are gone, and with Slayer going to the pits, and also Myra is going to the pits, Lorapple and Showen will stay out. They both have the DRS again. And Myra switched to a new set of softs. Meanwhile, we have Slayer on a set of mediums. And Connor is catching up to the top two, although I think they're still faster. But Showen got DRS, but let's see how they're gonna do in Sector 2. We have Connor, we have, oh there they go, we have the two drivers are yet to pit now, going to the pits, and so that's Connor leading the Bahrain Grand Prix now. That was unexpected, at least to say. He started from 15th and he's now leading the race, but he's still on 10 laps mediums. That won't last long. He's gonna have to make a pit stop sooner or later. Oh, Showen spinning. So that was a very good race so far from Showen, and now he kinda ruined it. So we saw that the soft tires lasted for 10 laps with the leaders. And AV, oh no! What a mistake from Connor. That's gonna cost him a lot. Yeah, he's losing a lot of positions because of that. Yeah, the curbs can be deadly. Not deadly, of course no one is dying. The curbs can be really tough here in Bahrain, and I think he got wing damage, so he's gonna have to pit in. And G-Star snipes with the fastest stop of the race on 8 laps mediums. And it's now AV leading the race. And he switches to the hards. And a much better exit out of the corner from Braithman. And he's already ahead of him. Oh no, come on! Stop taking the curbs. And the fastest lap from Mar, who was on the softs. See this battle and yellow flags in sector 2, the AlphaTauri. I think it's Lopez, and a fastest lap from Slayer who's on the mediums. He had a faster time, and oh, that's a very deep late break from Robinette, and yeah, he did not get that position for long. Robinette just took it back, so you can see Slayer on the mediums is faster than Mara, who's on the softs. Yeah, it really caught me off guard there with that dive bomb. And he's catching up to them, and I think he needs to clear them as fast as possible, because Slayer is already in the vicinity right there, and Slayer is on mediums, meanwhile Myra is on softs, and his stars are gonna start to really suffer. Oh no! Whoa! That's Robinette. He's still in. That's a safety car. Man, that was a really questionable move there. Oh no, and that's another driver with a drive-through penalty. That's our second safety car in this race. This time it's lap 16. And Slayer also with a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Everyone's getting a drive-through penalty. And he switched to the soft, although he should have a penalty to serve also. Yeah, he will have to go in one more time. Also, Leonids, that's 4 drivers so far with drive-through penalties. Almost everyone going to the pits. Oh shit. Just a moment. So, you have AV with a drive-through, Slayer, Joanne and Leonid. They can't serve it under the safety car, and that's gonna cost them a lot. AV went for softs, which will be somewhat of a good choice, I think, with 12 laps or 12 laps left to go after the safety car goes in. So but I don't think he can make up all those positions and he's gonna lose. So it's gonna be really interesting to see who's gonna win it. I think And there we go. AV is gonna need to try and limit the damage as much as he can, because he will have to. Slayer's speeding in the pit lane. He's serving his penalty. I don't think they will serve it. Oh yeah, they will serve it. I don't know why AV did not go for it now. Well, let's see. Roll. Come on, why? And that's Braitman retiring from the session. I think we can see him there. Missed a couple of corners ahead. There he is, unfortunately, when the wall. That's the fourth retirement for this race. But there won't be any safety cars or anything because of that. And Ava the fastest lap, and he stays out for another lap. We still don't have DRS, which explains why not a lot of drivers are going for moves already. See, it's close between Sinful and Robinette. And Amy just went in the pits to serve his penalty, and DRS has just been enabled. And G-Star is in the lead of the race, although he got a penalty. A 3 seconds time penalty. And I'm really surprised that we don't have a lot of penalties today, because I think this track I can get penalty, a warning at many parts of the track. Oh, there we go, that's one. I just had to talk. And we have G-Star pulling away, but yeah, he'll get DRS, but the two drivers behind him also got DRS, but he got the tires advantage, and the Rappel will be stuck in that DRS train. And G-Star going wide, and a very bad exit from turn 2, which will give a chance to Womack to go for it heading to turn 4. Will it be close enough? Nope. Marcy has left the session again. And Marcy with the fastest lap of the race, and we. And this time I think he's getting close enough in turn 4. Nope, he's still not. And that's Connor doing another mistake. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not friends with this track. Ooh, and it's contact between the two Mercedes, and actually a Mercedes and a bot. Not the two Mercedes, and oh, there we have it, Womack and G-Star side by side heading to turn 1, and G-Star taking the inside line, which is the better line for defending. And also getting DRS. Meanwhile, Rappel will have DRS. Meanwhile, Womack won't have. And Womack from the inside into turn 4, and that's Rappel second. 7 laps left to go, and Womack retaking back their position. G-Star with a 3 seconds time penalty. So Womack and Rappel got a really good chance at winning this race. And that's Rappel on the DRS zone, and the stars are becoming just better and ahead of G-Star. He needs to keep it up and he'll win this race unless he loses a lot of time to G-Star, who is ahead. And it's getting really close between these two. The Rappel is really performing and giving us a good race so far. Only 5 laps left to go. He needs to keep it up and not spin because he's gonna win unless he gets the penalty. Let's see if he got any warning. He got one. He's still in the safe. And with DRS heading to turn 1, will he take the lead on track? And from the inside, and he's gonna head to turn 1, and he's gonna take the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Well, let's see G-Star if he's gonna fight back. And Le Rappel trying not to give him a lot of slipstream. And yeah, if he manages to get out of DRS after here in the middle sector, I think he's gonna be safe unless he does something stupid. And G-Star this time will have DRS, and no, but he won't be close enough. And it's the penultimate lap, and we have Le Rappel leading and heading to his first win in ERL for round 21 of this beautiful season. It is coming to an end soon, in 2 weeks. 3 weeks. And oh, we have Robinette and Womack. They were heading side by side, and that's Robinette ahead and third now. And Connor receiving a penalty. Okay, Robinette hitting to climb the steps of the podium, but yeah, Womack's tires are 11 laps old, and those stocks here on Bahrain surely had their fair share of trouble. Oh, I missed that, and we have Lurapple and G-Stars going side by side, and that's G-Star ahead. It's the final lap of the race, and G-Star is gonna get DRS, but unfortunately he won't be able to keep his win. Well, unless Lurapple, of course, gets a penalty, and he has 2 warnings. Oh, so any warning could cost him the win. And it's it. They're back on the main straight. G-Star will cross the line first, but Lurapple will win the Bahrain Grand Prix here under the Knights of the Desert, and he takes his first win. Oh, that gave me a scare. And Robinette takes the podium, and Marcy got a lot of penalties, and Womack destroying his car on the final lap. Debris all over the place. That's a good performance from Sinful, I can say. Connor and Davey, the championship leaders, 8th and 9th. The championship winner, 9th. Slayer 10th, and we're starting out on pole. Shahwan 11th. His teammate will be 12th, getting some points for Alfa Romeo. And Leonid 13th, getting the final point. Then finally have Lopi and Evil Homer, who's what was it called? No, I forgot. But yeah, googling. I don't know. Thank you everyone for watching. That's Lurapple taking the win, Shahwan taking the fastest lap, and G-Stars and Robinette on the podium of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Thank you for watching, and see you next week in Saudi Arabia. And until then, I'd like to wish you a Happy New Year.